Chasing your dreams can be extremely hard when you feel as if not many people believe in you, or even when you feel as if people are looking at you funny for having such dreams, or even when you're not achieving a certain amount of success when you expected to. It took me so long to make this video because literally in the process of making this video, I had one of the hardest times believing in myself, which is so ironic, I know. I came to terms and understood why I was feeling the way that I was feeling, and then I came back and looked at these 6 tips, and now I'm here with this video and I'm ready to continue grinding on my journey. My goal for this video is for you to watch this video while you're struggling and be able to push through whatever it is that you need to push through in order to believe in yourself. What's up, dreamers? My name is Unique Smith and welcome to Original Dreams, where this page is designed to help you build a strong mindset and chase your dreams in order to live the life that you desire. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and let's get into it. Tip number 1, visualize where you want to go. Say you're playing a game of darts and you're trying to hit the bullseye in the middle of the dartboard. If I put a blindfold over your eyes, what are your chances of hitting the bullseye? Your chances of hitting the bullseye are very low, let alone even hitting the dartboard at all. You may even throw the dart at the ground. How do you expect to achieve what you're trying to achieve without actually seeing what it is that you actually want to achieve? You have to be able to see what you're trying to hit in order to actually hit it. So without a clear vision, you have a chance of not hitting the bullseye, you have a chance of not hitting the board at all, and you also have a chance of going in the complete opposite direction of where you're trying to go if you have no plan or no guidance at all. You have to have some direction to point yourself towards in order to get to where you're trying to go. So in order to do this, think about where you want to be in 1 year. Think about where you want to be in 5 years, 10 years. Think about how you want to feel. Think about what type of environment you want to be in or who you want to be around. Think about where you want to be in terms of your health. Try to think about every little detail possible, because the more you can put yourself in your future, the more you can feel it, the better chances you have of achieving it. A more conscious way of visualizing it is by creating some type of vision board. So comment down below if you'd like me to make a video sometime down the road of how to create a successful vision board. Tip number 2 is to be honest with yourself. You have to really understand what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are, because you can't get to where you want to go if you don't know what you can and can't do. When it comes to your strengths, you don't need to focus on them as much because they're already your strengths. Your strengths are more likely to come naturally to you. Since your strengths come so natural to you, it's also more natural for you to believe in yourself more when it comes to your strengths. But on the other hand, when you're able to recognize your weaknesses and you consistently work on your weaknesses each and every day, it becomes a snowball effect. And as you work on these weaknesses, you begin to gain more and more momentum and more confidence towards actually improving these weaknesses. So overall, by understanding your strengths and your weaknesses and continuing to work on these weaknesses, this will help you to build more confidence and also get you to believe in yourself more. Tip number 3, welcome the fear of failure. Not only do you have to understand that being fearful is normal, but also that failure itself is also very normal. The fear of failure is a natural instinct that all humans do. Embracing this fear of failure and embracing failure itself is what teaches you the necessary lessons and knowledge needed to get you to where you want to go. So think about the biggest lessons in your life. Have you learned more from your success, or have you learned more from your failures? You obviously learn more from your failures. So there is no possible way, without luck, that you can get to success without failing at some point. Failure is a necessary step that comes on the way to success. So once you begin to embrace failure and you stop being so afraid, then the faster you can learn these necessary lessons. And the faster you learn these necessary lessons, the quicker you can get to your success and the quicker you can get to where you want to go. So if you can accept that you will fail multiple times throughout your life, you will fail multiple times on your journey to achieving what you're trying to achieve. If you can accept this and understand this, then it will extremely decrease your self-doubt and help you believe in yourself a lot more. So what you need to do in order to build this acceptance and start welcoming your failure is to step out of your comfort zone and continue trying new things. fail at as many things possible on your way to achieving what you're trying to achieve. Literally seek out failure. If the things that you're doing aren't challenging you in some type of way, then you're not learning the necessary skills that you need. You have to literally fail in order to get to where you want to go, and you can't avoid it. So the quicker you can accept this, and the quicker you can get rid of this fear, then the sooner you can start believing in yourself and achieve what you're trying to achieve. Tip number 4, limit your circle. You will become a culmination of the main group of people that you surround yourself with. Meaning that as you hang around certain types of people, you begin to pick up certain traits and characteristics of each person that you consistently surround yourself with. And this can even be subconsciously, it's just natural. If there's no way to completely control this, then you can only imagine how dangerous this can be if you consistently surround yourself with negative people or just people in general who just don't want to go in the same direction as you. So if you want to believe in yourself more, not only do you have to surround yourself with positive people, but also people who believe and support you. And also people who want to go in the same direction as you. If you surround yourself with people who are more motivated and ambitious, you will become more motivated and ambitious. Now if you're surrounding yourself with a bunch of negative and lazy people and people who aren't doing much with their life, this is going to start rubbing off on you. So you have to protect who you allow into your life and who you allow to push stuff into your mind. So you have to cut off people who aren't helping you move forward. And if they're holding you back and not helping you move forward, then there's no reason for them to actually be in your life. Now pushing you forward doesn't necessarily mean just constantly pushing you towards your dreams. If there's someone in your life that just allows you to vent or release what you need to release, then keep them in your life, of course. Basically, it sounds selfish, but cut off anyone in your life that isn't benefiting you. They may actually really need you, but they still might be negative and not push you towards your dreams. By realizing this, it may make it even harder to cut that person off because you may care about that person. But at the end of the day, you have to focus on your happiness and your future, because if you put your happiness in jeopardy, then you won't be able to help that person anyways. You have to focus on your happiness and take care of yourself first in order to help anyone else. Tip number 5, protect yourself from yourself. Your biggest enemy in the world is yourself. It's like no matter how big the war is going on outside in the real world, the hardest battle you will ever face is in your own head. It doesn't matter how small you limit your circle or who you cut off. It doesn't matter who you surround yourself with. And it doesn't matter how positive or inspirational some people may be. Whoever's around you, it doesn't matter if you're still sitting there and putting yourself down. Because at the end of the day, you choose what you want to actually hear and what you actually want to believe. So if all these people are sitting there talking about how good you are or how amazing you are, and you're still sitting there putting yourself down, talking about how bad you are or whatever it is, you're going to choose to listen to yourself. You're going to choose to listen to your own inner voice, no matter what they say. If you're still saying all these negative thoughts in your head to yourself, then it doesn't matter what positivity they say, because you're going to choose to listen to the voice in your own head. And like I said, the hardest battle you ever face is the battle within your own mind. So in order to believe in yourself, you have to change the way you speak to yourself. You have to change the language that you use with yourself. So let's say you're having money issues. Don't say you're broke, because saying you're broke is such a negative word to put upon yourself. So instead of saying you're broke, say things like you're in a financial transition. Saying you're broke is telling yourself that you can't be fixed. But saying that you're in a financial transition is telling yourself that, yeah, I may be down now, but I'm in the process of transitioning myself out of this issue. Or say you don't make a specific team that you tried really hard to make. Or say you don't win an award that you worked really hard for. Don't say that you suck or that you're not good enough. Say that you have room for improvement and that you'll be back the next time better than you were last time. It's the simple things like that. Just change the vocabulary you use towards yourself. And also, wake up in the morning, go look in the mirror, and just tell yourself a number of positive affirmations every day. Look right into the mirror and say, you're amazing. Say, I love you for who you are. Or say, you're going to do great things. If only one person in the world is telling you these things, then make sure that one person is at least yourself. Yeah, it may seem weird to be talking to yourself, but this technique will kickstart your day in a positive way and boost your confidence. Tip number 6, don't stress over small stuff. This kind of goes hand in hand with accepting failure and getting rid of the fear of failure. Because when you're so fearful of failure, you begin to obsess over perfection. And when you obsess over perfection, you try to make sure every little thing is correct, and you start to believe that if you make the smallest mistake, then you fail. It becomes a poisonous obsession and habit, so if you constantly stress over perfection, the moment that you do mess up, it will hurt your confidence tremendously. And if you continue to stress over perfection each time you fail, it will hurt your confidence more and more and more, and it'll just be a negative snowball effect. Each time that you make a small mistake and you stress yourself out over it, you end up making things worse and worse and worse, and you'll lose more and more confidence. So you have to stop stressing over the small things and just worry about the bigger picture. There is no possible reality where your journey to success is going to be exactly the way you envisioned it. Yes, I told you to visualize what you want to achieve, but like I also said, you have to be honest with yourself. You're not going to get to where you want to go exactly how you said you wanted to, but you will get there. So you have to stop stressing over the small things, because it'll just be a waste of time, and you could be spending that time focusing on so many more important things. Like I said in my last video right here, work effectively. Worry about your most important tasks that are going to get you where you want to go. Worry about the important stuff that's going to get you to achieve what you want to achieve. Don't just worry about the small things or the little unimportant tasks that aren't going to mean much in the long run, because you'll look back on it like, why did I waste so much time? Hopefully watching this video while you're struggling helps you push through your self-doubt and believe in yourself, because I know for sure these tips have definitely helped me. And I also want you to know that I believe that you have what it takes to be successful at whatever dreams you're trying to pursue. Also, I want you to know that I'm on the same dream chasing journey as you, along with whoever else is watching. So when you're struggling and going through the pain, I want you to know that you're not alone. So comment down below if you have any more questions on how to believe in yourself. But for now, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, follow me on my Instagram and Facebook pages, go down in the description and sign up for my newsletter to download some awesome free content. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to inspire the dream.